Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is your host, Chris Chaos, and you are welcome to the Chaos Realm. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. You're not going to want to miss any of this. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the first episode of the Chaos Realm. Our first episode we're going to do is I'm going to let Spotify dictate my playlist for the day. That's right. At work today, I'm going to only pick one song, and then I'm letting Spotify do the rest. There's a couple things we're going to find out. First thing we'll be worried about is our likes to dislikes, because no matter how much I hate them, I am not going to skip. Then we're going to find out how far away from the original genre Spotify decides to stray. Next thing, we're going to see how many times Spotify decides to repeat the same song or artist in the 9-hour workday. How many off-the-wall random selections Spotify is going to make, and how well Spotify overall knows me. So, I'm going to finish this cigarette, and I'm about to head to work. I'll let you know what happened when I get back. Now, I just didn't want to pick any song. This is going to dictate my whole day. What do you want me to pick? Somebody like, I don't know, Tiny Tim? Tiny Tim.
Oh, tiptoe through the window, by the window, that is where I'll be. Come tiptoe through the tulips with me.
Nope, not happening. We gotta think of something else. I'm trying to fucking think. Fucking Tiny Tim? Damn. So I decided to go with my personal favorite, the Prince of Darkness himself, Ozzy Osbourne. But then another problem lied. What album do I pick? He has so many good ones. So after the most agonizingly brutal, terrifying 10 seconds of my life, it finally dawned on me. A light bulb clicked. And just like that, I realized I don't have to make it this hard. So I decided to keep it more recent. I chose Ordinary Man. But what song? Obviously, the song that gets me the pumped up the most, my favorite song off the album, number 6, Eat Me. Now, I'm ready to rock. Now, by picking an Ozzy song, I hope I give Spotify some kind of idea in the direction I'm going, and hopefully compile a playlist, maybe like the Ultimate Ozfest playlist meets the Ultimate Monsters of Rock playlist. Yeah. My thoughts exactly. That would be an epic playlist, and it'd be an awesome, awesome day. Sweet break time! Now I get to tell everybody what I was listening to. Although all the songs and artists aren't listed exactly in the order they're played, I lumped them together for convenience purposes because it was a lot easier to do that instead of trying to list exactly the order they're played. Here's what happened before my first break. Warrant played the title track off Louder, Harder, Faster, and Dusty's Revenge from Rockaholic. AC/DC literally played the entire album of Power Up. And Def Leppard played a couple times. There was Too Late for Love off of Pyromania. When the Walls Came Tumbling Down, Rocks Off of On Through the Night. And then Women and Don't Shoot Shotgun off of Hysteria. Anvil played Nap, Nebraska, Legal at Last from the album Legal at Last, and Tag Team from Metal on Metal. Followed by Scorpions. There was No One Like You and Blackout from the album Blackout. And then there was The Zoo from Animal Magnetism. And they played Rhythm of Love from Savage Amusement. For Appetite for Destruction, there was It's So Easy and You're Crazy from Guns N' Roses off of Use Your Illusion 1. Don't Cry, Live and Let Die, Don't Damn Me off of Chinese Democracy with Shackler's Revenge, IRS, and Riads and the Boudins. Then from Ozzy, we had Can You Hear Them and That I Never Had from Down to Earth. We had Hand of the Enemy, bonus track from the album Scream. Also, Suicide Solution from Blizzard of Oz. Off of Black Rain, we had 11 Silver, Trapdoor, Countdown to Begun. Off Bark at the Moon, Rock and Roll Rebel, Waiting for Darkness. Then we had Cinderella, The Last Mile, Take Me Back from Lock Cold Winter. And also Night Songs and Back Home Again from Night Songs. Bad Religion from self-titled Godsmack. Pretty cool. Then we had I Blame You, bonus track from The Oracle. Then Unforgettable from When Legends Rise. That's pretty good. Also, last but not least, Sepultura, Just One Fix Ministry cover. It was pretty good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. All right, everybody. I'm about to go back in from break, and When lunchtime comes, I'll let everybody know the progress of the day. Lunchtime. Not because I get to eat, because it's only a half hour and nobody fucking bothers me. But anyway, this is what happened up until this point, what was on the playlist. We had Godsmack, Crying Like a Bitch, and Whiskey Hangover from The Oracle. We also had White Zombie, Welcome to Planet Motherfucker, Psychoholic Slag from Los Exorcisto, I Want to Touch You from Def Leppard, Adrenalize, and Bringing On the Heartache from High and Dry. We also have Guns N' Roses Night Train from Appetite for Destruction. And Rat Out of the Cellar, Lack of Communication, Back for More. Korn, Lost in a Grandeur, Worst on the Way from Requiem. Then More Things Change from Cinderella, Heartbreak Station. And Bad Seamstress Blues, Falling Apart at the Seams from Long Cold Winter. We also had Without You I'm Nothing from Ace Frehley's Spaceman album. And Outer Space from Anomaly. Then Slayer came on. It's always a great time with Slayer, right? You can't go wrong with Slayer. Not this time. No, this is from 1996's Dumpster Fire, Undisputed Attitude. I Hate You. Then we had Airborne, Too Much, Too Young, Too Fast from Running Wild. Let There Be Rock from AC/DC's Let There Be Rock. Ozzy played with Facing Hell and Junkie from Down to Earth. And then was Not Going Away from Black Rain. Then from Scream was Let It Die and Life Won't Wait. Then All My Life and Goodbye from Ordinary Man. Then we got Unchained from Van Halen's Fair Warning. Followed by Drop Dead Legs from 1984. Then we got The Wildlife from Slaughter. Then we got Sure Feels Good to Me from Orange Cherry Pie and Machine Gun from Dog Eat Dog. Then we got Love on the Rocks from Poison from Open Up Say Then Black Rain from Soundgarden's Telephasm. Well, lunch is done. Looks like I'll talk to you guys at the end of the day. Right on. We're at the home stretch now, 12:30 to 4:30 p.m. We heard Ain't Talking About Love from Van Halen's self-titled album. There was No Pain, No Gain from Scorpions' Face the Heat. Then there was Parasite and Rock and Roll Hell from Ace Frehley's Origins Volume 1. And Good Times, Bad Times from Origins Volume 2. We also heard The Bitter Pill, All My Bridges Are Burning from Warrant's Dog Eat Dog. The worst song on the album, Cherry Pie, and Uncle Tom's Cabin from the album Cherry Pie. And then 32 Pennies from Dirty Rotten Filthy Stinkin' Rich. And We Will Rock You from their Under the Influence cover album. Last album with Jani Lane. And I heard a song that got me so excited, I was amped. It was none other than Death to All But Metal, Steel Panther, Feel the Steel. From Alice in Chains, we heard Check My Brain from Black Gives Way to Blue. We also heard We Die Young from their album Facelift. Awesome album. From Slaughter, we heard Eye to Eye and Up All Night from their Stick It To Ya album. And then there was a Drowning Pool sprinkled in the mix. But not the Drowning Pool we know. No, not the Dave Williams Drowning Pool. No, this one was Ryan McCombs Drowning Pool, you know. That one. Soil Pool. Yeah. You have 2006's Full Circle. Cover Rebel Yell. Not even 37 Stitches. Rebel Yell. Come on, man. Then from the Madmen, we heard Bloodbath in Paradise from No Rest for the Wicked. We also heard 24th Century Schizomed from the Undercover album. We heard Let Me Hear You Scream and Digging Me Down from the album Scream. Holy for Tonight from Ordinary Man. And Gets Me Through from Down to Earth. Oh, and I Don't Want to Change the World from No More Tears. Don't know how I forgot about that one. From Lizzie Borden, there was Under Your Skin from Appointment with Death. From Stone Temple Pilots, we heard Cracker Man from the album Core. Right on. We're at the home stretch now, 12:30 to 4:30 p.m. We heard Ain't Talking About Love from Van Halen's self-titled album. There was No Pain, No Gain from Scorpions' Face the Heat. Then there was Parasite and Rock and Roll Hell from Ace Frehley's Origins Volume 1 and Good Times, Bad Times from Origins Volume 2. We also heard The Bitter Pill, All My Bridges Are Burning from Warrant's Dog Eat Dog. The worst song on the album, Cherry Pie, and Uncle Tom's Cabin from the album Cherry Pie. And then 32 Pennies from Dirty Rotten Filthy Stinkin' Rich. And We Will Rock You from their Under the Influence cover album. Last album with Jani Lane. And I heard a song that got me so excited, I was amped. It was none other than Death to All But Metal, Steel Panther, Feel the Steel. From Alice in Chains, we heard Check My Brain from Black Gives Way to Blue. We also heard We Die Young from their album Facelift. Awesome album. From Slaughter, we heard Eye to Eye and Up All Night from their Stick It To Ya album. And then there was a Drowning Pool sprinkled in the mix. But not the Drowning Pool we know. No, not the Dave Williams Drowning Pool. No, this one was Ryan McCombs Drowning Pool, you know. That one. Soil Pool. Yeah. You have 2006's Full Circle. Cover Rebel Yell. Not even 37 Stitches. Rebel Yell. Come on, man. Then from the Madmen, we heard Bloodbath in Paradise from No Rest for the Wicked. We also heard 24th Century Schizomed from the Undercover album. We heard Let Me Hear You Scream and Digging Me Down from the album Scream. Holy for Tonight from Ordinary Man. And Gets Me Through from Down to Earth. Oh, and I Don't Want to Change the World from No More Tears. Don't know how I forgot about that one. Ozzy, we heard Lay Your World on Me from Black Rain, Jump the Moon, and One More Time from Scream. We had Judas Priest, Some Heads Are Gonna Roll, and Jawbreaker from Defenders of the Faith. Then we heard Young and Wasted and Dance All Over Your Face from Kisses Lick It Up with the proper album cover. And then we closed off the day with Van Halen again, but this time it was Ice Cream Man. Well, Dave School. I guess. Sure. Coming right up. Yeah. There you go. Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah. You remember we had our likes to dislikes ratio? Well, surprisingly, there wasn't that many dislikes. Well, other than Poison and that one Slayer song. Then you remember how we wanted to see how far Spotify strayed away from the original genre? Well, actually, not at all. It stayed right on par. Remember how we were trying to find out how many times the same song or artist was repeated? Well, luckily, no songs were repeated, but artists were. Warrant was played 10 times throughout the duration of the day. AC/DC a total of 13 times. Then we had Def Leppard a total of 7 times throughout the day. Anvil a total of 3. Could have been more. Scorpions 5 times. That's all right. Cinderella 6 times. Not too shabs. Godsmack 5 times. Rat was only played twice. I'd like to heard them more too. Korn twice. I wish there was better songs. Ace Frehley a total of 5 times. Good ones too. Van Halen was a total of 5 times. Slaughter 3 times. Alice in Chains was only twice. Boo. Judas Priest was only twice. Meh. Kiss was only played twice. Meh. Guns N' Roses played a total of 9 times throughout the day. Ozzy for a grand total of 26 times. Then you remember how we wanted to see how many off-the-wall selections Spotify made? They surprisingly didn't make any. None at all. Remember how we wanted to see how Spotify knew me overall? Well, surprisingly really well. Kudos to them. Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed that. And if you did, please like it, comment, give it a thumbs up. I don't give a shit what you do. Just let me know. Let me know if I should be making more of these kinds of videos. Or if not, either way, I'm probably going to make them anyway because I had a lot of fun doing it. And I hope you had a lot of fun watching it. But until next time, I'll see you, everybody.